Hi lovely people, and welcome. I'm Jessica Van Den from referraldesigns.com, and today I just wanted to do a little video for you that shows you some of the interior decorating design bits and pieces that I've done lately in my own space. As you can see, I live in a shed at the moment, so it's a little bit of a challenge to decorate when you've got corrugated metal walls, but I've done my best. So have a little bit of a peek, and I hope you find something or some idea that might help you in your own space. Let's go have a look. One of my favourite things that I've done lately is to create some space for my dresses. There's no wardrobe in here, so until about 2 weeks ago they were all smushed into drawers and it was terrible. So I saw an idea, I think it was in Frankie magazine, in one of their Spaces features, where they actually showed somebody who'd done this, and I thought it was absolutely fabulous and perfect for my situation. So what I've got basically here, I'll turn it around so you can see, is a chain. Just a normal chain, which my dad, haver of all things, had just lying around. So basically, just suspended from a bolt from the wall and hangs down, and you can hang your dresses or shirts or whatever else into the loops of the chain. And what's brilliant about this is it's really space efficient, so it just hangs on the wall. I've got maybe 15 dresses and tops in this particular one, and there's another one over there. And you know, not only is it space efficient, it's also quite pretty. And I think it's really aesthetically pleasing and gives a bit of colour to an otherwise bland surface or area. And it's very easy for me to have a look through my clothes and decide what I want to wear. So that's definitely my favourite thing. Just a tip though, obviously, if you do thrift a chain or something like that, make sure you wash it first and that there's no grease or gunk or dirt on it, because you do not want that getting on your clothes. Okay, so here is my other chain hanging space with my shoe rack at the bottom, and that fits conveniently right behind the door when it opens. And on the door I've just got an old sarong there to cover up the window, so this is our bedroom as well at the moment, so it's a bit of privacy. Okay, so on the back of the door here, again, hanging space. I've got my jacket, hats, purses, scarves, apron, all sorts of stuff. And then over here we've got, of course, the other hanging space over this way. Now, I try not to obviously drill holes in this wall, so most of these things that are hung either the Make, Mend and Do poster is taped up. This one here by Deanna Marie is put up with double-sided tape. This one here from Mr. Moe & Co is hung on a sticky hanger, so you can stick it on and then pull it off again. And up here, hanging from the ceiling, one of the things I did actually screw in is a hanger from IKEA, which I've had since 2007 and never used, so I was very happy to finally get it up on the wall, or on the ceiling as the case may be. This one here, again, a way to present things without having to drill holes in wall. It's basically just a big bit of wood. Okay, and down the bottom, I'll show you, there's crosspiece to make sure it doesn't fall over. And I've got a little bit of space there still, and I've got another one of those over here where I've been able to finally put up my Yelena pics, which I was missing because they were away in our shipping container, which is where all our storage is. Okay, and I've also added some plants because it was just not green enough in here. That little guy needs a bit of pruning. Over here is my windowsill, where I've got lots of things happening. I've got my succulent garden, I've got my bonsai, and more of my succulent garden there. And there on the shelf you can see some orders I've been making. And over here, wedding photo. Oh, and that's a nice little thing I came up with as well. just next to the photo there, see the little teacup, I've been putting business cards I've been receiving in there because I didn't have anywhere to put them and they were all just getting lost and or going all over the place. So that's a cute little solution for putting little business cards in. In here, some thrifted bottles, and all I've done with those jars in the front is I've got I think the one on the left's cut out of a magazine, the one on the right's a postcard, and I've just put them inside and up against the glass to give it a bit of colour. And up here I've got my fabric for my sewing, and at the top a nice ivy, which I'm hoping that it will grow quite nicely over time. And over here, at the top of my dresser drawer, and one of my pet irks about this space, because it's one big space, is the electronic equipment. I hate having it visible. So underneath these lovely little fabrics, we've got a PlayStation and a television. So that's my solution to keeping them hidden away so it looks a little bit nicer. And that's it. A little bit of a tour of our space at the moment. And we've got, as you can see, one room up here at the moment, and we've actually got another room next door that we're going to be, it's just a storeroom, big open space at the moment, so we're going to renovate that as well. So we've got a second room up here, and of course we're doing all this while we organise to possibly subdivide my parents' land, and then we're going to be building a house out here. So it's going to be a long process, so we're trying to make the space that we're in now as livable as possible. So I hope you enjoyed that and found a few things that might help you out in your own space.